the Night Watchbike. Zoo was a little red bike, but not just any bike. He was the Night Watchbike. Every night when the whole neighborhood was asleep, he turned on his front light and rode through the quiet streets just to make sure no one was lost or needed help in the dark. That evening, just like always, Zoo rolled out of the storage shed, ready to start his job. But he was still thinking about something else. He wasn't watching the road at all. Rado, a serious-looking road sign, spotted Zoo heading straight to the big hole that had just been dug in the street earlier that day. Quickly, Rado raised his stop sign over his head. But Zoo didn't see it. He was still looking back, not ahead. Rado switched hats. Now a big danger sign. Still, Zoo rolled and rolled and rolled until bump. He fell right into the hole in front of the parking lot. Lime, a shy little flashlight who hadn't gone to bed yet, heard the crash and rushed over. He peeked into the hole and shined a tiny light down. Zoo was at the bottom. His frame was scratched. His headlight was broken, and his handlebars were bent. "You okay down there?" Rado asked. "I'm a bit banged up," Zoo said, "but I think I'll be fine. I just need some help getting out." Just then, Lappy, the rainbow roll of tape, arrived. He pulled out a long strip of tape and started wrapping up Zoo's handlebar. Together, they all helped pull Zoo back up. Rado gave the handlebars a gentle push to straighten them. "Thanks," said Zoo. Lime lit up Zoo's scratched frame. Lappy carefully taped over the chipped spots. Zoo looked down. "Hey, Lappy, thanks for helping. But that's not the real problem." Lappy stopped taping. "What do you mean?" he asked. "My lights are broken," said Zoo quietly. "No worries," said Lappy. "I'll tape that up too once I'm done here." Zoo shook his head. "No, tape can't fix a light," he said sadly. And he was right. What Zoo really needed most of all was a little bit of light. His friends started giving ideas. "Go to the repair shop," said Rado. "But it's night time," said Zoo. "The shop is closed." "Then go tomorrow," Rado suggested. "I will," said Zoo. "But I need to be on duty tonight. I can't do that without a light." Lime looked up. "There's a bit of moonlight tonight. Could you ride with that?" "No," said Rado. "If even one cloud shows up, everything goes dark." Then Lappy turned to Lime. "Hey, buddy, you have a light. Couldn't you help Zoo tonight?" Everyone looked at Lime. It was a good idea. Lime spoke softly. "My light is not very strong, but maybe, just maybe, it's enough for tonight." he gave off a small beam. "I'll ride ahead," he said. "Zoo can follow my light." "That's way better than moonlight," said Zoo. "But you don't have any wheels. You're really slow. We'd only get through one street tonight." "You could carry him," said Lappy. "Zoom ahead with Lime lighting the way." "I'd love that," Zoo smiled. "That would be super fun." But Lime looked nervous. "Oh no, I can't ride. I'm round and wobbly. One bump and I would roll off and break." "He's right," said Rattle. "It's not safe. Let's forget it." "Don't worry," said Flappy. "I'll tape you onto Zoo, right in front, super tight." Everyone looked at each other. "It sounds like a great plan." Zoo held his handlebars still. Rattle helped steady Lime. Lappy wrapped the tape carefully, nice and snug. When they were done, Lappy stepped back and grinned. "Hey! Lime replaced your broken light. You actually look even cooler now." Everyone laughed. Lime turned on his glow, a soft, gentle beam, and together they rolled off into the night just like they were meant to. Dear friends, if you enjoy our stories, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks a million.